Hey guys, Cheap here, trying to be a functioning human being, and also playing KOTOR, so somewhat functioning human being. I went to town today and just had a really bad panic attack for no reason. So that's why I'm recording really late in the day. I had to take my anxiety meds, just chill out for a while.
I'm here.
Hello everyone.
What?
Good job. Anyways, I don't feel right not doing an episode though, because we keep missing doing stuff because of rain, so I'm going to try to at least do a little episode of this, I guess. Have I been in this room?
Please, find Shen and rescue him before
Yo,
my
what up?
father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Okay.
Shen and I, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father. And Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked
I knew it. They're in
met
love.
again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassius met him too, and they were beginning to become friends. But then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
So you need to just ditch your dad. Also, give me your goodies. Thank you. Like the goodies in the Foot Locker. I'm not being pervy with her. Have you been here? Nope. Always take the time to fix a droid up. Oh, we got a prison key. I haven't found the prison yet, but alright. An empty room. Apparently so. Remains? I love remains. Alright. It's an exit. In here?
On it. Done.
Not been in there. Cover the mine. I believe in you. Fine. Cover the mine. I believe in you instead. Good job. Also, I guess I'm leveling you up. Skills! More treat injury. Do those three. Yeah, we'll have you go as many treat injuries as it'll let me. Should have level 2 of that. Alright, I've been told I need level 2 of everything. Like, not everything, but like, it's better to have level 2 of something. Okay, that's a lot of modifiers. The dark side power, why does she have it? I didn't give it to her by accident, did I? That's probably a yes. Let's at that one. Because I like that power. Can we not have matching poses?
On it.
Hi!
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
Your voice acting is amazing.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
Oh my gosh.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that. If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped. My father thinks
Man,
the
y'all
Sandals are thieves
are...
and liars who followed him here to Dantooine
Wow.
just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an
Kids.
egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Any ideas? Have we been this way? Totally haven't been this way. Alrighty, we're not family members. Okay. Security room? Oh, I've already been here. I got excited. Is it, like, I don't know what happened. Like, I'm gonna say like about 20 times. I already know it. She was in one of these rooms. Basically, I went to the grocery store. And like, nothing upsetting or... Are there remains? Oh. Like nothing super upsetting or anything happened, just... I went to the grocery store and that was a little bit too much for me, and then... Next thing I knew, I just... So my car was like, alright, well I'm not in the grocery store anymore, so maybe that's okay. Then I was like, I meant to buy stuff and I didn't. Oh my gosh, where does the other one live? Wait, I didn't find her. Actually, something like a little bit bothering happened at the grocery store, but it shouldn't have been like panic attack level. It was just creeped out level. And what happened was, I was minding my own business, looking at cheapo meats,
Done.
because I was trying to find something for dinner. I also meant to grab bread because we're short on it. Anyways, and I looked up and there was a guy staring at me. And I'm gonna try to describe this person as politely as I can. I'm not gonna assume he was actively on drugs, but at some point in his life, he had partaken of substances. I think is the best way to... Where is this other kid? Like, and I'm not saying that purely based on how he was dressed or anything, although I could have had suspicions based on how he was dressed. But like, my camera. Like he was shaking and like missing a lot of teeth and stuff like he had either done drugs or he had had like a really, really hard life and also hated dentists. Like, I don't know. Anyways, I look up. Questionable human being is staring at me. Like, he locked eye contact for a few seconds before going back to looking at the other stuff, and, like, kept moving towards me as I was trying to, like, slowly move away from him while looking at stuff, and I was like, alright, I need to go. I don't know what's up with this human being, but I don't want to be here to find out. Anyways, so I left there. I was like, you know what? I'm hungry. Having a decent day. I'm gonna go sit somewhere and have a nice lunch. Relax. Forget about possible drug guy. And I remember that there is a restaurant in town that has like 2 or 3 signs up that they're impossible to find. First of all, it says it's across... Like, it's got one sign that's saying a little bit down the road and to the left. Which is technically true, but it's a lot of bit down the road and to the left. Second of all, like, they got another one saying, it's just across from the VA hospital. It's not across from the VA hospital. It's, like, down and across from the VA hospital. They should have said it's by, like, the clock tower thingamajig that we have. Because then everybody would have been like, oh, yeah, that's right there. Anyways, but I went way past it, you know, trying to find this place, and was like, alright, clearly it doesn't exist. So I turned around and was coming back on the road, and then I saw the third sign for it, which is, it's now open. And I looked in the little area, almost went off the road trying to get out of the way of a car behind me that was going way too fast. And pulled in, and I was, like, ordering my meal. And it was, like, 2 in the afternoon. Actually, 3 in the afternoon. But they were acting like they had just opened. Like, it was kind of like a Moe's, but it's not called Moe's. It's like Sir Churros or something. Sir Churros, according to the sign. I grabbed a menu. Anyhow. I didn't, like, steal a fancy menu like they have to-go menus. Anyhow. We're just paused here while I ramble. Right, so I went in and I, like, started ordering, and the lady was like, what kind of tortilla shell do you want? And I was like, what? And I had read the sign wrong. I thought there was an option of 2 tortilla shells. Apparently there's, like, 6. And I was like, just a plain one. You know, because you can kind of judge a burrito place by the basis of their plain tortillas. Like, you can get creative and, like, make something better, but, like, as your base judgment, I looked at that tortilla. Because... like, I want it to be able to hold the entire burrito. And I also want it to be a tasty tortilla. I have weird standards for places like that. Anyways, and then she's like, what meat do you want? And I was like, do you have pork? Because, yet again, the sign didn't tell me, although it probably did and I just couldn't find where it said. But apparently they have, like, everything but pork, which kind of bummed me a little. But, oh well, so I got steak. And then, like, by the time I had picked out the steak for the topping, my brain went into a panic. Not to mention, they had another employee there. Well, I don't know if he was new or just out of his way to be useless. But I immediately hated him. And another customer came in, so he ended up finishing my burrito topping-wise and stuff like that. And he, like, rattled off a bunch of toppings. I was like, I don't understand the words that just came out of your mouth. So another girl said them more clearly. First of all, I didn't say, I don't understand what came out of your mouth. I just said, what? Just, internally, I'm very rude. Externally, I'm the politest person you'll ever meet. Unless I'm comfortable with you, and then I call all my friends jerks and stuff like that. Anyhow. So, like, I'm not gonna say he did a crap job of making my burrito. But he didn't do a solid job of it either. It was an iffy job. And then, at that point, like, my anxiety's building up. I'm like, alright, I was gonna sit here and eat and take part in the delicious salsa bar they have. Nope, I gotta go now. No drinks, just... I ate tortillas without salsa. Not tortillas, like... I ate tortilla chips without salsa. I forgot the word there. Also, while there, I called guacamole, because that game comes to mind first. And, when he put the guac on my thing, it was barely any guac. And they, like, spread it super thin. I was like, well, I'm not gonna taste that at all. And then, like, I had paid, and I was waiting, and, like, I think people could tell I was ready to go, because, like, another person was like, have you been checked out? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, my stuff's to go. And the guy, I think his name was like Brian or something. It started with a B and an R. It was either Brian or Brent. I'm feeling Brian in my heart. Because a couple times while staying there, I was like, God damn it, Brian. Because he was just dicking around. And then it took him 4 tries to try to close my, to-go box thingamajig. And I say it took him 4 tries. What happened was he fumbled with it for 4-ish tries. And then the employee who had asked me, the second one who had asked me if I had checked out, just took it from him and closed it while giving him that, God, you're a jerk, Brian, look. So, I feel like if I go there, I'm just gonna glare at Brian if he's anywhere near my food. But at that point, I was like, yep, time to go, and I just drove home while trying to keep the panic attack down, which is very difficult to do. And got home and took drugs.
Have you found Shen yet?
Not like bad drugs. Like,
Shen can be so stubborn
I have an
sometimes.
anxiety pill.
If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it, but I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Now, I recall being told to go get a journal off a body. I don't know if I'm messing up my chance to get the journal off the body or not. I don't believe it's in here. I think it's over on the... No. Which family ground am I on? The other one. I think I went to the red room. Red room? Red room.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia? I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Oh, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us. You're right.
We should
go
get
as
out of here
fast as we
quickly.
can. I don't know
Which is
how
what I
long
went
it
with.
will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right, we should.
No!
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale,
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandril!
Nuri!
Oh my gosh.
Alan! I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
No! You two need to
Please
calm
listen
down.
to her, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog.
Why don't you try listening
Our
to your children?
children don't know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decisions.
Rahasia and I don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I disown you. Never set foot in my house again.
Will you go with him?
Rahasia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am,
I ship
Father,
it.
and
Do
you
it.
can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
Which one's Nurk? Don't try
You
forcing
expect us
return.
to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You
No.
will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me?
Man, y'all are
You were
jerks.
the one who rushed out here with war droids.
You both have war droids. You don't need to fight
Will
anymore.
not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
I have a very distinct feeling that I'm not going to get in trouble with the council over that. Because like, oh no, those guys are dicks. Don't know if there's a point to me going to the other grounds, but we'll find out. I'm trying not to be sleepy, but my anxiety pill makes me super sleepy afterwards. Alright, we get a grove. Hello, remains. Thank you. I'll take all that as well. It's nice to just find random bodies laying around that you've killed. They're just like, hey, do you want more stuff? Here's some stuff. Did I go past the ancient grove? Oh, it's there, isn't it? What? Oh, this is where the one girl was. Okay. I'm caught up. Don't expect a lot of my memory right now. Pachoom. Come on. You can move. I believe in you. No! Rawr, indeed. Alright. Apparently, I'm looking for a body somewhere around here. I found a corpse. Like a bag. Where are you guys going?
Now that must have hurt. What
How
can
did I
I do?
switch people? They sound like puppies and they died. I don't like it. Alright. What remains of these? There's the diary. If I can find it. Archaeologist details efforts to discover the source of the ancient. So, my bae. He's got a few characters, or he's got one main character. that's called Wreck for short, so it's funny to me that they were called Wreck. I'm not a full sentence person right now. I'm kind of sad though, because like, I feel like by having a panic attack, I just messed up my entire day, which to a degree I did. Because, really, we gotta throw down with you? Okay. Like, I intend to just sit down and finish this planet today, and I don't know if that's a one episode thing or not.
Now.
Don't think it matters which south I take. Backpack? Aw. Hey. I'm torn between liking that these respawn and wishing that I could just skip the fights sometimes. They're just everywhere. Everywhere. It's the right way to go, right? Alright, you scared me there, Wookiee friendo. Can't just pop into the screen. Alright, how do I... How do I give it to him? Apparently I don't give it to him. Alright, fine. I might have messed that up. We're gonna go the even hawk. Oh no, we don't need to get... Well... Sure, why not? I'm assuming those two jerks are at the council. I might not have messed up because I don't know when I would have had the chance to give it to their father. His father. Alright, they're around, they're not here. In the guest rooms? Nope. Alright, I probably messed that up. Apparently you can give that diary to his dad. Which I guess would have proved that they didn't take his son, that some stuff happened. Alright, let's go investigate ruins. Also, somebody said I shouldn't have taken the reward, but I needed money, so I took the reward. Yeah, what you got? I would like to sell mines. Apparently I only had one. I have so many red crystals. Yeah, I can sell a few red crystals, I think. Actually, I'm not gonna sell red crystals, but I would like to know if I can sell red crystals. Like, I don't think I'm gonna need 10 red crystals. Just seems a smidgen on the excessive side. Boost the defense on that a little bit. Good for me. This is... South. Strange ruins. Let's see if I can not fight the cat hounds. Someone's probably yelling at me for not getting experience, but... oh well. Bye, meter. Seeing those flying around reminds me of, like when you go through those tubes at aquariums or something like that. Hello. Do you want to chill out on the FNAF music there? Also, I'm making a separate save file, so if you guys think I really messed stuff up with rescuing the one guy, I will go back and do that section. And then just catch up to myself off screen. Like, I'm really nervous that I messed that up now, which is not helping on anxiety day. Hey, so have you ever been to, one of those aquariums where... What up? I feel like I shouldn't be asking Bastila. I should be asking Wookiee Friendo.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Oh, interesting that one.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
You know, reason.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Why are we not discussing the sack of potatoes person on the floor? Really? Oh, wow. I don't know about the builders.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Let's go with 2, but I'm thinking 3 is the better option. How long have you been here? Oh, wow.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Alright, last question. What does it do? I don't think the droid knows what it is.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Or in fact, it could be anything. Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
I've lost my mouse. What with 3? Thank you for addressing the corpse.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo.
Oh,
The Council sent him here to investigate.
Nemo, no!
It cost him his life.
Also, what the heck happened with your shoulder? I went with 2.
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
That poor, poor Republic. Nemo! Yo, what up? I'm just gonna fling a lightsaber at you. Oh! Bastila, where? There you are. I'm just spamming one. We'll get him eventually. Basila's doing nothing. Oh, because I have 3 melee. Oh, that was a ton of XP. It's all mine. Your computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Giggity. I'm amused with myself today. Screen flickers life and stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Let's try to slice it. Dang it. talk to it. Let's start data pad. We're so close. Let's try talking to it again. The machine goes silent for a moment. Data interpretation, complete language analysis, complete continue. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. I would guess 5, 1, and 2? Alright, I guess that... Let me loot you. Fine. Well. Actually. What's the... Is it Sonic? Sorry, team. Ice, ice, baby. I'm supposed to have like another ability that I can do. I don't think I have it yet though. Alright, it can stun somebody now and then, but it's not super dangerous. Grenade's not gonna help. Stop trying to kill him. I will heal you momentarily.
You
Oh, there we go.
shall fall.
Alright, come on
I'm here.
down over there, Basila. Let's pop out some cures. Oh, she can heal a lot more than I can. Sweet. Anything else than the ancient terminal? No. Alright, so I'm guessing I do the other thing. Death-giving seed world types. Let's go desert, volcanic, barren. I assume I could. Alright. Save game again overruns. And we're gonna call it for this episode. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!